Well, good evening, Cougar basketball fans. We're here tonight for the first basketball game of the winter sports season. Yes, that's right, winter season. I know it's May 11th, but we are here in the third sports season of our return to school play, and that's basketball and wrestling, girls, boys basketball and wrestling. We will be bringing you the home games on our YouTube platform and our Facebook Live, and we will be delivering the action to you for all home contests this spring/winter sports season. The WESCO sports teams really did it right after returning to play in February, having the outdoor sports go first and then the indoor sports going last, and indeed with the cases down, the governor lessening Well, good evening, basketball fans. We're here from Lakewood High School, where the Lakewood High School Boys Basketball team will kick off their winter sports season on May 11th. We're joining you on our YouTube channel and Facebook Live. We are not right now in the gym able to get those platforms up on our computer screens or our phones, so we're going to be kind of going blind. I thank Baldeep Singh, our technology director, for getting us set up. He says we're working and that we have good pictures. The JV game was brought to you earlier without commentary, and tonight we're going to bring you the varsity game. The WESCO Conference really did this right. They really scheduled it out well. They started in February with our outdoor sports, and football and girls soccer just had the one indoor sport of the girls volleyball season. We were able to bring you that on our live stream, and then they went outside. Baseball, softball, track and field, and we're able to move forward with that and have a complete sports season. And now we're going inside for the winter sports season. Girls basketball, boys basketball, and wrestling. This week we'll be bringing you tonight, we've got the Everett Seagulls versus the Lakewood Cougars here at home. Tomorrow night we'll be bringing you a wrestling match. And Thursday night, we will have the boys basketball team playing the Henry M. Jackson Timberwolves. So we have a full slate of games for you this week, and we will be bringing you those events on our YouTube channel and our Facebook. If you want to know exactly when our broadcasts are, subscribe to the YouTube channel or friend us on Facebook, and you'll get the automatic notification. For instance, tonight, we weren't sure we were going to be able to bring you the JV game. We got it set up just in time, had a little bit of trouble with the battery and the camera and some of that, but once we got it all worked out, the most of the JV game was being able to be brought to you. And since we were unsure that we were going to bring it to you, we did not announce it in advance. But once it got going and we put it up, you would have gotten that push notice so you could have watched the game. We have about 2 minutes to go before we're going to get to the starting lineups tonight in this exciting opener. We have limited seating tonight. We do have some spectators. Each of the players was given a certain amount of wristbands to hand out, just like we did in football. And so we have those seating around us, just the players and the teams that have played before, the JV and the C teams are on our side, and the fans are sitting on the other side, socially distanced, wearing masks, and spaced out in pods as best we can with the limited capacity that we're able to allow this evening. As most people know, we have returned to some in-person learning. All of our K-5 students have been back for a while. Our middle school program came back yesterday full-time, and our high school is going to remain in hybrid for the foreseeable future due to the spread of the cases. But that will not prevent us from having the winter sports season. A couple of weeks ago, when it was kind of scary that the governor might roll us back into phase 2, in phase 2 we were only allowed to practice and not have any games, but the governor did not do that, and we are able to have these games tonight. We have a tentative schedule for the rest of the year, and we hope that the cases stay down, the school remains the same, and we will be able to bring you all of the games.
I'll go get after eating another one when we have a break. Are you sure?
And so now we are about to have the starting lineups. The Everett coach is Bobby Thompson, and the Lakewood coach is Anthony Wiedeker. So we'll be bringing you their lineups. And Steve Jensen on the PA.
On the campus of Lakewood High School for tonight, WESCO Boys Basketball game between the visiting Everett Seagulls and your home Lakewood Cougars. Now let's meet all the starters for your Everett Seagulls. A 5'10" senior, number 1, Jeremy Reed.
So number 1, Jeremy Reed, a 5'10" senior. Daniel Woodard, number 4, 6-foot sophomore, a junior. Ronnie Kildall, a 6-foot senior.
6-foot junior, number 10, Pete Wilson.
Pete Wilson, a 6-foot junior.
6'5" senior, number 32, Micaiah Hogan.
And the 6'5" post, Micaiah Hogan. So that's Hogan, Kindle, Wilson, Woodard, and Reed starting for the Seagulls.
And now let's meet your starting lineup for your home Lakewood Cougars. A 5'11" senior, number 1, Shea.
So starting for the Cougars tonight, number 1, a 5'11" senior guard, Shea Dixon.
Senior, number 2, Caden Harrison.
Caden Harrison, a 6-foot senior.
6'1" junior, number 5,
Justice Taylor, 6'1" junior.
6'2" junior, number 21,
Blake Conyers, a 6'2" junior.
6'3" junior, number 25, Andrew.
And starting in the middle, the 6'3" junior, Andrew Malloy. So it's Dixon, Taylor, Malloy. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
So again, the starting lineup for the Cougars: Dixon, Harrison, Taylor, Conyers, and Malloy. Don't have a lot of information about either of these teams tonight. It's their first game. Cougars did make a run to Yakima last year for the first time in school history, and they are returning a number of talented players from that team. So it's going to be Everett ball on the side to start. Cougars are in a man-to-man defense, matching up. Little handoff, little drive to the hoop, left-handed shot, missed, gets his own rebound, and finally pulled down by Harrison. Ronnie Kildall, couple of forays to the basket, misses both those shots before the Cougars were able to clear. To the basket and a miss is Dixon. And seems like I may have lost my sound, maybe not. Nice dish by Taylor, and that's the finish by Conyers, and it's 2-0 Cougars. Again, put up, Reed in there, puts it down, knocked away, gets it back, dishes, and the left-handed lane is good by Wilson. Here come the Cougars back. Taylor holds it high. And nice drop step roll to the basket by Malloy, misses the bunny. Here come the Cougars back, and that's an offensive foul. Ronnie Kildall with the push-off. So offensive foul, here we are, 2-2, 6:29 to go in the first quarter.
That's his first personal first team.
And now Conyers takes it on the top. Seagulls are in a man-to-man defense. Dixon, look on the dribble drive, takes it, and is fouled. Dixon will go to the line for 2 shots.
Is the camera on?
Number 32, that's his first personal, second team. Dixon will be at the line, shooting 2.
So first personal foul. Dixon on the line for 2. First is up and it's good, giving the Cougars their first lead of the night, 3-2. He's up and it's perfect. And that expands the lead to 4-2 here early on in the game. Looking in the high post area. Dribble handoff, kicks to the corner. From 3 from the corners, off the side rim, rebound to Taylor, looks long to Dixon, and Dixon takes it to the basket, little double pump, and puts it in. Nice outlet pass by Taylor, down to Dixon for the finish. Seagulls back quickly, stuck in the key, looking for an outlet. And Kittle has the ball, looking in the post. He doesn't have it. Referee blew his whistle, and I'm not sure what he called. It's going to be Seagulls ball. We're not resetting the shot clock. The 30-second shot clock stays at 13. And now another corner 3. This time it is good. That's Ronnie Kildall from the corner for 3. 6'5" Cougars coming back. Dixon with the ball, the dribble drive, little screen and roll at the top. Crosses over. Dish to Malloy. Blocked by Case and Taggett just into the game, a 6'5" senior. And he is called for the foul, and that will send Malloy to the line for 2 shots.
Malloy will be at the line, shooting 2.
That's his for Taggart's first foul. So 3rd foul on the Seagulls. First one rattles and drops. And the Cougars dropped another one. They're 4 for 4 from the line now with an 8-5 lead. 5:19 to go here in the first quarter. Cougars are staying the man-to-man defense. Another three, this time wide off the mark. Taylor with the rebound, bringing it up the floor, surveilling, gives it to Dixon. It's off to Conyers. Three is no good, rattles out. Everett with the rebound, little contact there, no call. And Reed with the ball out high, gives the ball to Taggart, who then looks to the top to Wilson. Ball's into Reed, the 5'10" senior, travels with the ball in the post. That'll be Cougar ball. Taylor bringing the ball up the floor now. Gets the screen from Malloy. Looks for the roll man, not there, well defended. Kicks out to Dixon. Dixon on the drive, looked like he was trying to kick it to the corner to Taylor. Knocked away, recovered by Taylor. Back to Dixon. Conyers down deep inside, great pass to Harrison, who lays it in. A quick touch pass by Conyers, and it's in. Quickly back this way is Wilson into the middle of the key. Little contact, no foul. Dixon recovers the ball, and he's fouled at the half line. And that was by Woodward. His first personal. That's the fourth team foul on the Seagulls. Into the game for the Cougars is Jensen Espy, number 3 for Justice Taylor. Dixon with the ball at the top, crosses over, down the middle, dumps it off to Malloy, and it's in. That's a 12-5 Cougar lead with 3:54 left to go in the first quarter, and Everett calls a timeout. Bobby Thompson does not like what he's seeing, allowing the penetration and the dishes. That's about the third or fourth time that we've seen the Cougars able to penetrate and either get a man open inside or kick it out for a three. Everett needs to do a better job of protecting the key, or it's going to be a lot of lay-ins tonight for the Cougars. It's a 30-second timeout called for by the Seagulls, their first of the game. So here come the Seagulls back. And that's going to be a deep three from the corner from Reed, and it's good. Again, the penetration and the kick, and this time it is good from Conyers. So again, penetration and kick, penetration and dish has been the Cougars' offense so far tonight. Very successful, up 15-8. Little double team there, kicked out. Newly into the game is the Seagull Woodward. Kick to Dixon in the corner in transition. It's off. Good hard work on the offside by Espy. And it's Conyers again from three, and it's good. Quick transition, quick ball movement, and that's an 18-8. Now Cougars by 10. 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Here we are at the Lakewood High School Gymnasium. Overplay by Conyers, gets the steal, heading to the rim, and he is fouled by Ronnie Kildall. Kind of a bailout foul, actually. Conyers really didn't have a place to go with that ball, and he kind of just jumped up in the air hoping to draw contact, and he was rewarded for it. Wholesale subs now in for the Cougars. You've got Taylor, Hayden Richardson, and Rucker into the game. Inbounds to Taylor, dishes to Richardson, and he lays it in. Nice look by Taylor, drawing the defense and hitting the open man. Seagulls into the high post. Pass surprised Woodard. And here come the Cougars on the run. Espy to the rim, and he lays it in.
Basket by Jensen Espy.
So Cougars now up 22-8 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pass in deep, Richardson with the foul. So pass in deep to Micah Hogan, and he was wrapped across the arms and taken down. First team foul on the Cougars tonight. That's Woodward back into the game. There's a Daniel Woodward and there's a Gabe Woodward. One's a junior and one is a senior. And this is Pete Wilson with the ball, being hawked by Jensen Espy. Looks like the Cougars have kind of gone to a little bit of a zone. And from deep, that is Jeremy Reed, and that's his second three of the quarter. And it brings it back to 22-11 now with just under a minute and a half to go in the basketball game. Conyers, no passes, shoots the three. Rebound by Reed. Seagulls on the run. Kick, dribble to nowhere. Pump fake, back to Reed, steps to the corner and shoots a three, and it's off the front rim, deflected inside, back to Gabe Woodward, who misses the lay-in, and then in transition, Taylor bringing the ball up the floor. He is fouled by Reed, and that's going to be the 16th foul on the Seagulls tonight. Cougars bringing it in at the half line. Taylor with the ball. Got the high screen and roll. And Taylor takes it to the rim, misses the lay-in. Rebound by the Seagulls. Going the length of the floor and laying it in is Micah Hogan, the 6'5" senior. Espy now looks to penetrate, kicks it back out, stolen by Wilson. Here come the Seagulls again on the run. They've got a 3-on-1 break. And that was Ronnie Kittle that missed the lane. Taylor with the rebound, gets it to Conyers. There's Richardson running the floor, lays it in. Conyers seeing the trailer man coming, gets it to him, running the floor. Nice job by Richardson to run the floor. Nice job by Conyers to see him to lay it in. Reed gets the ball in the middle, leaves it short. Justice Taylor with the rebound, and here come the Cougars one more time. Long pass down the floor to Rucker, who shoots a long two. It's off the rim. Conyers there, jousts with it, doesn't get it. 3-on-1 now for the Seagulls. Dumps it off, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Pete Wilson. 3-on-1 break. Instead of jump stopping and passing the ball, he floated in and knocked over Justice Taylor. It was a good idea to make the dish, but he was still going straight ahead instead of going straight up and down. 6.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Cougars are leading 24-13. Taylor bringing the ball up, shoots the three from the left-hand side, front ribs, and it's grabbed by Hogan, and he throws it length of the floor. We didn't hear a sound. We just saw the referee's whistle. So the end of the first quarter sees your Lakewood Cougars leading 24-13. And what we saw was a lot of driving and dishing. We saw a lot of open shots. We saw a lot of unselfish play by the Cougars. Conyers had a couple of threes and a couple of assists. Malloy was active inside, and Taylor seemed to control the offense as we were going along. to start the second quarter. I was able to get the Facebook page up so I can kind of monitor what's going on the video. We won't be able to hear my own audio, which is probably just as well, because there's about a 30-second delay. And I see we've got 4 or 5 people watching tonight on that. I know we have a few more on the YouTube channel watching. And that was Malloy going to the basket, losing the ball out of bounds. Second quarter just underway here at Lakewood High School with the Cougars playing the Seagulls in the opener in their WESCO Championship. Reed kicks it to the corner. It's deflected by Harrison. Out of bounds for the Cougars. Kildall to inbound the ball. And it comes into Woodward, and he shoots a 3, and it's good. That's Daniel Woodward, the 6-foot junior. Woodward hits the jumper. Taylor with the ball out top. Now we have a new player into the game for the Cougars. Came in at the quarter. That's Dylan Wilson, number 23. Nice pass by Harrison to the cutting Taylor. And again, I think the Cougars are probably averaging about 80% of their baskets getting an assist on. Dixon picks the pocket of Woodard, takes it to the basket, and he's fouled hard by Taggart going to the line. I think in that collision, having seen Dixon play a little bit of football the last couple of years, I think he's going to win that against the 6'5" Taggart, who seems to be a little more wiry than Dixon.
That's his second personal, 8th team.
That's the 8th team foul on the Seagulls to only 1 team foul for the Cougars. Dixon's at the line. The Cougars were 4 for 4 from the line in the first quarter, and now they're 5 for 5. Dixon himself was 2 of 2. Colin Stout now into the game for Everett, a 6'2" junior, number 14. And here comes Jeremy Reed with the ball. Cougars in a 2-3 zone. Little penetration, pitch, pump fake, steps into the double team, and a foul is called. That foul was called on Dylan Wilson, the 5'10" sophomore, just recently into the game at the quarter. And Everett we're going to run a high screen and roll. A lot of dribbling, looks to kick to the corner. Penetration, working hard to try to get the ball was Kildall. Dribbled through a number of Cougars, and 4 was finally taken from him. Taylor finds Harrison deep, a little give and go, and Taylor lays it in. So Taylor found Harrison in the corner, cut to the basket. When his man turned his back to look at the offensive player in the corner, Taylor just ran right by him, ran to the rim. Great pass by Harrison, and he put it in for a 30-16 lead here in the first half. 6:11 left to go in the second quarter. Cougars up 30-16. Again, we're coming to you live on our live stream from the Lakewood High School Gymnasium. You're either watching us on our Facebook platform, Lakewood School District number 306, at Facebook. Like us there, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will get notifications of when our games are going to be and how our games are going to when they're going to be on. Tomorrow night, be joined by Chad Hudson on the call as we're going to be doing the Lakewood High School wrestling match. Cougars now showing a little full court press. Reed has it with Dixon hawking him. And forces it dribble to the corner. Looks into the post. Drop step, Malloy just standing straight up. It's up, it's missed. There's the rebound by Harrison. Quickly out by Dixon to Conyers to Malloy, cutting. Misses the lay-in. Here comes Everett back. Reed from the corner. He's had a little success from there already. Misses that one, and that's Malloy with the rebound. Dixon now at the top, looking to penetrate. They're going to call him for a walk.
And 10 seconds, SB enter back into the game for the Cougars, along with Patrick Wright for the Seagulls.
So Reed out of the game now. And Everett is continuing to try to dribble penetrate against the zone. Kicks it back out to the top of the key. That ball is short. Rebound by Seth. Jacobus Seth. Outlet pass intercepted. And here comes the Everett back. That's Hogan again. This time Kildall tips it to himself, brings it back, circles back in, puts up the little runner, and it's good. So Micah Hogan with the miss, and Kildall with the work to get the ball back. Dixon from a three, and it's long. Here comes Kildall again for the Seagulls. Pulls up, shoots the three. It's long, back rimmed. A couple of Cougars are there. Conyers comes away with it, up to Dixon. Back to Conyers for three, and it's good. So Jacobus Seth is in the game, number 40 in the middle, as Anthony Wiedeker is reaching into his bench and getting people some playing time. That's Pete Wilson backing his way in, not there. Kicks it out, Dixon swipes it away out of bounds. 4:14 left to go in the half. Cougars are leading 33-18. So, a little bit of a flash in there by Wilson. Kicks it back to Kildall, who misses the long three. Here they come back on the way. Another transition lay-in. This time it's Dixon for the lay-in from Conyers. Conyers with the rebound, heads up floor, keeps his head up, and he finds Dixon. And the Everett Seagull took the ball, went to throw it in bounds, stepped in bounds, and that's a violation. And so it is Cougar ball back on their baseline. Reed into the game now for Kildall. Taylor inbounds. And just a little screen and roll there for Harrison, and he lays it in. Justice Taylor finds Harrison on the block underneath as the Cougars go back to their 2-3 zone. Reed penetrates. This time he looks to the baseline. Pump fake, little jump shot from the Seagull. Patrick Wright, he misses. Coming back now, long three. Good rebound by the Seagulls. Here's Reed looking to penetrate. Doesn't have it. Kicks it out. 18-footer. Air ball by Wilson. Long outlet pass to Taylor. And Taylor hits the running Jensen Espy for the lay-in. It's a classic example of a rush shot without floor balance, giving up a fast break on the other end. Cougars double team in the corner. Now look to the high post. High-low. And this time, Hogan is able to hit the little jump hook from the left baseline. 39-20 here. Make that 39-20 here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the half. Cougars leading the Everett Seagulls. Ball inside again to Hogan. Goes the same way, tries the left-hand shot. Misses the shot, but Patrick Wright is able to knock it away and knock it back to him. He goes up to shoot, and he is fouled. Fouls on Blake Conyers. And that's his second personal foul, third team foul on the Cougars, and it will be Everett ball underneath. Changes again for the Cougars with Richardson returning and Malloy returning, as well as Owen Rucker. So you've got those three plus Taylor and Espy still on the floor. 2:16 here in the half. Cougars coming down again, looking to penetrate. That's Espy with the floater. It's off the mark. Rebound to Hogan, up ahead to Reed, who lays it in, and it cuts the lead to 39-22. That's Malloy right in the middle, kicks it out to Espy, takes penetrating dribble, kicks it to Taylor, misses. That's Richardson working hard on the offensive glass, and he gets it and he lays it in. Hayden Richardson worked hard for that one, coming in, crashing the offensive boards, getting it, being on balance, getting square, and laying it in. Everett back, looking to penetrate and kick, but it seems like every time they penetrate, there's a couple of Cougars there, and that time it was Hogan trying to dish to right, and it went off Wright's foot out of bounds. Cougar ball. Dixon back in now for Taylor. It's Cougars ball, 1:15 left to go here in the first half. Ball goes to Espy in the corner to Malloy now at the high post. Espy gets it back, a little show and go. Takes it to the rim, or he's fouled.
Foul number 10, Pete Wilson. That's his second personal, 19. Jensen. Espy will be up the line, shooting 2.
Espy makes the first one as the Cougars continue to be perfect from the line tonight. Misses that one, the first miss of the game for the Cougars. Richardson does a great job of giving ground, pushing his man underneath. Kildall stepped to the basket instead of boxing out. Richardson was able to get that offensive rebound, and he was fouled while on the floor. Now that's 10 fouls on the Seagulls this half, so they'll be shooting double bonus. Cougars leading 42-22 with 1:02 left to go here in the half. Richardson's second one hits the front rim, but Espy gets the rebound, kicks it out, little hesitation dribble, and that's Rucker finding Malloy on the block for another basket. So Richardson misses the free throws. Cougars hustling by Espy, getting the ball, and then penetration and pitch, dropping it in for a lay-in, where the Cougars have had a lot of success tonight. Ball thrown into the post, back to Reed, who shoots the 16-foot fader, misses it. Richardson with the rebound, out to Dixon, and here come the Cougars on the run. Dixon in between the circles, between the legs, gives it to Richardson, who now is going to step up and slow it down. 18 seconds left to go here in the half, 14 seconds on the shot clock, so just about a 2.5 second differential. Cougars playing for the last shot. Dixon has it, a little bit of a screen, and it's a shot clock violation. So 2.3 seconds left to go in the half. Cougars ahead 45-22. Everett with 2.3 seconds left to go. and the ball is hit and knocked away by Jensen Espy on the baseline, and now there's 0.8 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ball's given to Reed. He turns and throws it. The horn does not sound. I don't think that you can catch it and dribble in 0.8 seconds left, but the referees did not wave it off, but it was not close. So we have the end of the first half. It is 45-22 here. Cougars are leading, and they are going to take 5 minutes is all at the half, and then we'll be back running for the second half action. We're going to take a quick break here, and then we will be back. We are joined here at halftime by Super Cougar Steve Jensen. Steve's doing the PA announcing tonight. He's going to be doing some of the broadcasting with me for this sports season, as well as some of the games by himself. Steve, what'd you think of the first half?
Wow, they got up and down the court. Little new look Cougars. Yeah,
I think it's adjusting the sound on his mic here.
see if that works any better.
Are we on now?
Well, let's see.
You can hear me? All right, so... All right, well, we'll just go here.
Yeah.
So I've got Steve Jensen with me, Super Cougar. So, Steve, what'd you think of the first half?
Wow. Lakewood can get up and down the court, and they're not afraid to put the ball in the hoop. And I thought maybe after graduating so many seniors from last year's team, it might take a couple games to get used to playing with each other, but it doesn't look like it. Scoring 45 points in the first half. They're on pace to almost score 100 tonight.
Well, one of the things that I made a comment was it looked like about 8 out of 10 baskets they were getting an assist on.
Yes, it was great ball movement, just a ton of assists. I don't think I saw any forced shots that whole first half.
I can think of a couple, but when you can only think of a couple, that means they're running pretty good offense there for the first half. The other thing that I thought was interesting was they're playing a zone, kind of a 2-3 matchup, but they're really aggressive and double teaming out of it.
Very aggressive. They put a lot of pressure on the Everett's point guard and makes him make quick decisions, and then Lakewood's all over it. They've got a ton of points in transition. That's why they're up to 45 in the first half.
So if you're Anthony, obviously, you're going to say, just keep it going, right? If you're Bobby Thompson, the Everett coach, what are you saying at halftime here? You're down 21-22. It's your first game of the season. What are your teaching points here?
Well, slow it down. Take good shots. Obviously don't turn the ball over. And they've missed quite a few shots down low. They probably 4 or 5 shots they've had bunnies that they've missed. Just slow it down. Take care of the basketball. And get back on defense. Lakewood's got a ton of points in transition, and that's why we've got a 23-point ball game right now.
You know, and I'll say, you know, you guys, you and I sitting up here, a couple of old coaches, you know, who've watched a lot of ball, but I would say the number one teaching point I would have is ball you man. If I were the Everett coaching, those kids are turning their heads. They are not they have no idea where their man is. They're just absolutely staring at the basketball, and they're just getting run by. I mean, when you can, Justice Taylor's at the top of the key and he throws the ball to the corner and he runs all the way to the basket, catches the ball and lays it in with nobody paying attention to where he is. There's just some spatial awareness that they need to work on.
Yeah, and that probably has a lot to do with only having 5 practices. You know, they haven't had a chance to gel. And Lakewood's been, you know, this group has been together for quite some time, so they know each other and, you know, roll a ball out in the way they go, and Lakewood plays fast, so you better be ready.
So one of the things I said just before we started was it was a 5-minute halftime. That kind of surprised me. And now they put 5 more minutes on the clock. So it looks like we're going to have a 10-minute halftime.
Correct. 10-minute halftime.
So we were only able to get 5 minutes on the clock at a time?
8 minutes. So they went easy and went 5 and 5. Yes.
Well, you know, one of the things I remarked about when I was doing the volleyball contest here, doing the live stream for that, what a beautiful place this is to play athletics. I mean, this is a fantastic gym. You've got great sight lines. Your scoreboard is phenomenal. Just what a beautiful place.
Yep, top of the line. You know, from the football field to the baseball to the softball fields to the gym. The best in Snohomish County by far.
And you've been to a lot more Snohomish County gyms recently than I have, and I will tell you this, that we have a lot to appreciate from our voters for passing this bond. I said that a lot in the fall, the fall sports, in the winter of the fall sports season, talking about our football stadium. I marvel at this gymnasium, and I just am so grateful to our voters for passing that bond. And quite frankly, we just passed a levy, which is absolutely awesome as well.
That is amazing. Now we get all sports in every level for passing that levy. So they will get plenty of use out of all the facilities. So it's just awesome.
Appreciate all you've done for Lakewood sports. I was going to wear my Cougar jacket that you gave me my last year as principal, but it's just way too hot to be wearing a windbreaker in here tonight. So some other night, though, you've been a big part of this school, a big part of this district for a long, long time, and I know, how much I appreciated you when I was the principal here, and I certainly have that same level of appreciation now for what you continue to do for our kids. Even your kids are gone now, right? Graduated your son last year, but you're still here, you're still doing it. Man, I can't tell you how huge that is for this school district. It's kind of people like you that give your commitment.
Well, it's pretty easy, born and raised here, been here for, 50 some odd years, and I just love it. Doesn't matter if my kids are playing or not, I just love to come back and support the kids that are playing. And, Dale, I've watched a lot of football games live streamed this last spring season, and by far you were heads and tails the best announcer in Snohomish County, and we are lucky to have you.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. We're going to have to end this love fest now. I'm going to go back to basketball here pretty quick. But I do appreciate, thank you. Our listeners will come to know you as well, our viewers, because you'll be either with me or subbing for me this spring when I have a few other things to do. But I will tell you this, I will tell our community this. We are, as a district, committed to live streaming as many events as we possibly can, that we are going to endeavor to have JV games as well as varsity. Tonight we were able to have the JV game without commentary. We are really grateful for our voters, our community. We love everything that happens here. We want to showcase our kids, and you're going to be hearing lots of Steve. And unfortunately, you couldn't do football with me because you're out throwing flags.
Yep.
But it's just great having you here, and thanks for jumping on me at the half.
Hey, thank you. Go Cougs.
That was Steve Jensen, lifetime Cougar, Great fan, great supporter of Cougar Athletics. Got about 30 seconds left to go before we have the horn to start the second half. We're going to take 30 seconds, and we'll be back. We are back. Everett ball bringing it in. Cougars again in that 2-3 zone. 45-22. Cougars leading right here at the start of the second half. And immediately, Kildall has been called for a travel. Cougars ball. Great to have Steve Jensen with me at halftime. Hope to have a few other people with us at halftime of these events. Important people in the lives of these kids. As we move forward, there's Conyers on the drive to lay it in. So as Steve said, these kids have only had 5 practices together, and so continuity is important. And the Cougars are certainly showing that they are familiar and comfortable playing with each other together. From the corner, a deep 3, and that is good from Kildall. 47-25. Dixon back on the dribble drive. Reed is hockeying him. Nice job. Stops shutting him down. Kicks it out to Conyers. Into Taylor. Dribble drive. Misses the shot. Contests it with a couple of Everett players, and it goes out of bounds off of them. Taylor will inbound the ball. Little screen and roll action. In the middle of the key, back to Taylor. Kicks it to Dixon at the top. Shows and goes. Dishes to Malloy for a lay-in. Again, we see a lot of drive and dish as the Everett players are doing a lot of jumping out of position to stop the dribble drive. Into the high post area, looking high-low. Misses the little jumper is Hogan. Ball looking long for Dixon. Has it on the baseline, working hard. Is able to get it to Harrison, who goes up, scores the basket, and is fouled. Foul is on Daniel Woodard. That's his third personal foul tonight. That's the first team foul here in the second half. The Cougars were able to get into the double bonus against the Seagulls in the first half. Free throws again as the Cougars continue their excellent free throw shooting, and that's Kaysen Taggart in for Daniel Woodard. 52-35 now, 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. Looking into the high post, dribbles out, shoots a little 10-footer is Wilson. Rebound off to Taylor, leads the break, stops, kicks it out, and there it is for 3 from Conyers, is off. Malloy with the rebound, dribbles to the corner, finds Conyers, looks to skip it to Dixon, wide open for 3 in the corner, and it's good. Shea Dixon for 3 off the assist from Conyers. That's Wilson coming back, tries to shoot a lay, and he's met there by Conyers with the block into the corner. Dixon recovers it, goes to the rim, blocked away. Hogan tries to get it. Can't get it. Dixon recovers. Taylor kicks to Conyers. Off the back rim, Malloy with the rebound. Steps out, looks at 3, decides not to. Knocked away by Everett. Back to Dixon, back to Malloy, back to Dixon. And it's up. And he is fouled. Bobby Thompson does not like what he has seen here, and we're going to have wholesale substitutions. We're going to see Yeshaya Hadley coming in. We're going to see Gabe Woodard coming in. Cody Lagpy coming in. And Colin Stout will all sub in. So 5 changes for the Seagulls after this free throw. Dixon misses the free throw, and here comes the wholesale changes. In for your Cougars will be Hayden Richardson and Jensen Espy. Oh, and also Owen Rucker. No, Rucker is not going to be allowed. Now he's going to be allowed in. He did not wait for the referee to wave him in, so now he's in. And that ball is in. That's Headley bringing the ball up the court. He passes the ball. His first pass is intercepted by Conyers, who fumbles, stumbles, bumbles in down, and he is able to lay it in. So Headley, a 5'11 junior, with his first pass in the game was stolen. Now his second time up the floor, he's fouled by Rucker.
Foul number 10, Ben Rucker. That's his first personal, first team.
So a ball brought back into the backcourt by Headley. This time passes. Conyers again is looking like a shark trying to steal the ball. He doesn't get it, and that ball goes off the hands of Cody Legault, a 6'4 junior, and it goes out of bounds, and it's Cougar ball, leading 58-25, 4:54 left to go in the third quarter. Ball goes into the high post to Richardson. He kicks it down to Espy, back to Richardson. Fumbled around, gets back to Conyers at the top. He drives, it's fumbled, gets it back. That's Anthony Ross Rudder now, and here we go with Hadley going to the basket, looking to pass to Ross Rudder, and he is fouled.
Foul number 21, Blake Conyers. That's his second personal.
That's the second on Blake Conyers tonight. And Taylor and Rucker are now back in the ball game. No, that's check that. That's Dylan Wilson. Rucker stays in the ball game. Comes to the corner. Looking for penetration. Not there. Well guarded. Now into the high post. Looks like they're trying to run a little bit of offense here. As Steve Jensen said, maybe slow it down a little bit and get some good shots. 12 on the shot clock, still plenty of time to shoot. Ball goes into the post, and a little left-handed turn, and he's fouled. Richardson with the foul, and that's going to send Colin Stout to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul number 008, Richardson. That's his second personal.
That's the second personal on Richardson. It's the
Colin Stout will be on the line shooting 2.
5th team foul. And a 3rd team foul now on the Cougars. .28-25 here, 4 minutes, 7 seconds left to go. And that's Colin Stout at the free throw line. Misses the first. And hits the second. Ball quickly up the floor. And that ball goes to the corner to Rucker, who goes to the basket and is knocked down. It'll be Cougar ball on the baseline.
Number 11, Gabe Woodard. That's his first personal.
That foul is on number 11, Gabe Woodard, his first one. Ball comes in to Wilson. He looks to go low to Richardson, knocked away by a Seagull, and it will again be Cougar ball out of bounds. Ball comes in on the weak side to Taylor. Powers it up and in. Justice Taylor with the basket. So we had a quick battery change there, and we need to remember to change that at the half next time. While we were away, there were no points scored. It was simply a foul on the Cougars. Everett ball down 60-26, 3 minutes 22 seconds left to go. Nice pass inside to Hadley, who lays it in. 60-28. And Taylor drives in and gets the lay-in. 62-29 now. 2:53 to go here in the third quarter. Hadley has it. They give him a line to the basket. He goes in, misses the lay-in. Rebound in by Wilson. Here come the Cougars. And a little step through runner by Rucker. So you can see Everett trying to be a little bit more slower, a little bit more deliberate. Lakewood is not quite as aggressive, and just as I say that, Taylor gets the steal, comes in, crosses under, tries to reverse, misses it. Tap is no good, but there is Dylan Wilson on the boards, following it up and laying it in. 66-28, 2 minutes here to go in the third quarter. Little feed inside to Ross Rudder, who misses the lay-in. Here comes Lakewood with the ball again. Rucker up the floor to Taylor from the top of the key for three. It's off, but there's Jensen Espy with the rebound. And there he's right down the middle is Caden Harrison, and he's found by Espy for the lay-in. Again, caught ball watching. The Seagulls defense are turning and watching the ball and not seeing the men cutting to the basket. So, little curl cut, knocked away by Taylor. Here he comes on the way. He finds a wide open man for a three, and that is Owen Rucker for three. So Taylor with this turnover, bringing the ball up the floor to choose the lay-in to the running Harrison. Instead, he kicks it to the three for Rucker, who drains it. It's going to be a foul on Rucker for a little bit too much hands on the dribbler. So 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter, 71-28, and we are now in running clock territory. So the clock, even though there's 46 seconds left when the clock, when the whistle was blown, the clock is running, and now there is 30 seconds to go, although I don't think the 30-second shot clock is supposed to run at the same time as that. That's now turned off. Get another foul on the Cougars for pushing. Ball's going to be on the baseline as the clock continues to run. That's the 16th foul now on the Cougars, as they did not have 16 fouls in the entire first half. So 5 seconds left to go. That's a three from Taggart. It's off the mark. He follows the shot. Cougars with the rebound, throwing it to half court, and that is the end of the third quarter. So at the end of three quarters, that's Lakewood 71, Everett 28. That's a really solid defensive quarter for the Cougars, but that was helped in part by the frustration of Coach Bobby Thompson when he pulled all his starters 2 minutes into the third quarter and put in his complete bench to play. And I don't know if it's frustration with his starters and that he just decided that his second group needed an opportunity to play together. As Coach Jensen said at the half, they've only had 5 official practices so far. we're just at the start of the fourth quarter. We just changed the battery out real quick because we want to make sure we can run to the end of the game here. And that is a lay-in by Hogan. And we are now back with the first group for the Everett team. Dixon down the middle, and he's fouled hard by Taggart. He spills to the ground. So Dixon at the line for two. We're going to see Richardson, Jacobus Seth, and Andrew Malloy return here momentarily for the Cougars. He makes the first, and now we have the subs, and we're going to see Harrison and Conyers come off, and it looks like Malloy will go in for Dixon when we have the next stoppage in play. Dixon makes the shot, and so he will come out. Malloy will come in. So 73-30 now, Cougars leading. 7:06 left to play, and Seagulls with the ball, looking for Reed at the high post. Turns, shoots, misses it. There's Jacobus Seth with the rebound. Quick outlet pass, watching the Cougars run the floor. Little crossover move. Couldn't get to the rim. Now the Eagles are coming back the other way. The dish was from Daniel Woodard to Pete Wilson, and he was fouled. And he will go to the line for two shots. Again, the clock continues to run. And now they turn it off because we're going to shoot free throws. First one is good, 73-31 now, 6:28 to go in the game. There's the miss of the second free throw. Rebound by Wilson. Up to Malloy. Kicks it to Rucker. Wilson looked to penetrate. Now Rucker's turn to penetrate. And the Cougars reset. 14 on the shot clock. Wilson went to the basket, thought Rucker was going to go to the corner. Rucker was popping out. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Cougars. One of the very few unforced errors that we've seen the Cougars have tonight. Everett with the ball, looking to penetrate. And again, they're trying to do a lot of dribbling on the perimeter against this 2-3 zone. That's Wilson with the three, so 73-34 now. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. Going to be a foul there on the Cougars. Into the game now is going to be Joey Amevo, the 6'2" sophomore, making his debut in the game tonight. Ball inside to Seth, and he is fouled and will go to the line for two shots.
Foul number 44, Mason Taggart. That's his fourth personal. Jacobus Seth will be at the line, shooting two.
And he gets the second. Of the two free throws to give the Cougars 40-point lead. And there's Seth with the rebound. Outlet to Rucker. Gets in the air. And Espy is fouled by Taggart.
Foul number 44, Casey Taggart. That's his 5th personal. Jensen Espy will hit the line, shooting at 1-1.
Espy makes the first. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the game. Espy gets the both, and the Cougars continue to shoot the ball from the free throw line very well. Back in that 2-3 zone again. Everett looks to dribble, kicks it out now. Reed that time to the corner for Kidall, who misses it. That's Amevo with the rebound, but he travels, getting the ball up the floor, and it will be back to the Seagulls in their own basket. Running clock now, 3:37 left to go in the ball game. That was Hogan looking inside for Reed, didn't get it. Seth on the floor, gets the ball out to Amevo, up to Espy. Penetrates, gets the ball back to Amevo, puts it up, and it's over the rim, fighting for it, and it's going to be off of Amevo and out of bounds. Everett ball, 3 minutes here left to go. Cougars leading 76-34. Daniel Woodward with the shot, he misses. Seth with the rebound. The outlet to Rucker. Big screen up top. Rucker kicks it to Richardson for 3. Misses everything, rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be an air ball, and it's going to be Seagull basketball. 2:35 now left to go in the basketball game. This one safely in hand with the 42-point lead. Into Reed, that's a dribble penetration by Wilson, and then kicks to Reed right in the center of the zone, who hits a little soft jump shot. And that's 76-36 now. Another big screen by Seth at the top of the key. Rucker for 3, leaves it short. Reed hustling after it, and it's off him, out of bounds for the Cougars. 2 minutes now left to go in the basketball game. Rucker hunting for the shot, leaves it short. Richardson right there for the rebound, and he puts it in. Deep 3 from Reed, off the iron. Richardson chases it down. It's off his hands and out of bounds. Minute and 25 now left to go in the basketball game. Cougars leading 78-36. That's Wilson looking to dump to Hogan, and he throws it out of bounds. Cougar ball. 1 minute to go here. Rucker coming, does not like the screen from Seth. Gets the ball to him at the high post, swings it to Richardson. Takes the ball to the basket, gets the ball to Amalvo, who shoots it. Back rim, side rim, and it's in. And his first 2 points of the contest gives the Cougars 80. And 35 seconds left to go. Put that young man in the scorebook. Ball's thrown in deep to Hogan, and he is fouled by Jacobus Seth. And so with 20 seconds left to go, we're going to have Hogan at the line for a 1-and-1. So with 15 seconds left to go in the game, the Everett Seagulls call a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. I think they did it to stop the clock so that Hogan could make sure that he would get his first free throw, because I think if they had just been looking for the position and the referee signing everything up, I'm not sure he would have gotten his free throw off. So good call by the Everett coach, Bobby Thompson, to get this young man a couple free throws, and with this 30-second timeout. So now we have 15.8 seconds left to go. And the first one is up, and it's good, and the clock did not start running. So the clock must not start running in this situation until it's a live ball. Second shot is up, and it is good, bringing the score to 80-38. 15.8 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bring the ball into SB. Dribbles up the floor. They're looking at a little double team. Gets it up to Rucker. Another little double team. Stolen by the Seagulls. 7 seconds to go. Reed with the lay-in, and it's 80-40. And the Cougars don't even need to inbound the ball. They do inbound the ball, but the game is over. So, a run away from the very beginning with the Everett Seagulls going down to the Lakewood Cougars, 80-40 here tonight at Lakewood High School. We saw a lot of good passing. We saw wide open shots. We saw unselfish play, and we saw a really, really quality offensive juggernaut with good, solid defense by the Cougars. We will be back tomorrow. We've got Lakewood Wrestling. We'll be back on Thursday with these same boys against the Jackson Timberwolves, which should be a tougher contest, as Jackson has historically had a stronger program than the Everett Seagulls had. So, signing off from Lakewood High School, this is Dale Leach thanking you. Laura Leach on the camera. Hopefully we'll have JR back tomorrow night. Steve Jensen, our halftime guest, and Casey Zachary for all the help you give us. Kay Thronson for our rosters and our organization. We wish you all a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night on the live stream.